Hi everyone, Liz here, thanks for stopping by. So I've got this huge cardboard tube that's been delivered to me, and yeah, look at the size of this. It goes all the way from there to, I don't even think it's going to fit on my desk. No, it's not going to fit there, but it is from, if I can get it into shot, Diamond Art Studio UK. Yay! Love their products. If you remember on my Bulldog unboxing that was part of the Wonky range, well, they added a little extra into the Wonky range, and that was some canvases that were coming as canvas only because they'd got like an overrun, and rather than putting the drills with them, they've decided to sell them off as just the canvas. And I thought, well, okay, I've got a few spare drills, so yeah, I decided to order one. So which one did I get? How am I going to get this out of this tube and let you see it? This could be fun, so stay tuned for another one of Lizzie's quite possible how not to do YouTube videos, and we'll see if we can get into it and see what we can do. Yeah, hubby did say, what on earth have you bought now? And I just said, well, it's a diamond painting, and he just rolled his eyes. Yeah. So I have a wonderful collection of diamond paintings, but this is, as you can see, probably the biggest one I have ever got. I can't remember what size it is, albeit it might not be that big. It might not be as big as the tube. So let us have a look. Oh, it is still, yeah, if I put it sort of like slantways, look, you can sort of get the top and the bottom. Okay. So yeah, there's no drills, no toolkit or anything. It is just literally the canvas only, and I think that's a really good deal because, you know, we have all got a lot of drills, and I have been looking at the head designs. If you ever see head, it stands for Heaven and Earth Designs, and basically that is just the name of a cross stitch company that does cross stitch patterns and cross stitch everything. And then they've sort of crossed into now letting you buy the patterns and get a blank canvas from somewhere, or get the blank canvas from them, and you can use up your spare drills. I know Rebecca Admore Zest, I know I mention her a lot, but I've been following her for a long time, and I think she comes up with some really good ideas. She is doing a few of the Heaven and Earth designs, or the head designs as you'll see them. And yeah, she shows you, she has like a completely blank canvas that I think she maybe got from AliExpress. And it's got all the squares on it, so that if you do buy a blank canvas, you do need to make sure that the little grids on it are the right size for either your squares or your rounds, because remember that squares are just that little bit smaller than the round ones. And you can basically make up a picture on a blank canvas. I think that's beyond me at the moment. I think more to do with my eyesight than anything. So I've been umming and ahhing thinking about, should I get one or shouldn't I? I'd love to try one. And then, as I said, Diamond Art Studio UK put these on offer. It is just literally the canvas with no drills, so I've got to source the drills elsewhere. And this one cost me, it was on at £15 for canvas only. I think it's a 60 by 60, and it is a square. I'd have preferred a round, if I'm honest, because I've got more round drills spare than I have squares. But then I've got as long as I need to take to do it, so I can just gradually do it as I get more spare squares. Try saying that, that's quite it was free shipping, and I did have a points discount as well. So in the end, it cost me £13.95 delivered. So I've got a fantastic canvas with a pattern on it, ready to do. I just need to sort the drills out. They did put a downloadable picture with all the key codes and how many drills you needed. So it's pretty good. So let me have a look and see what we got. So it goes this way. And this one is... wow. Oh, and they've included it with it anyway. Oh, I've printed it out because I didn't know whether you'd get that or not. So that's handy to know. It is called World Earth Day, and I just think this is so pretty. It's not my usual type of thing, although it has got animals. It's a bit sort of more arty than I would go to on a canvas. As you know, I love me cute, me cuddly, This, as I say, is more of an art image. It is a licensed artwork. All of Diamond Art Studios artworks are licensed. So basically I've got a piece of artwork, and I do believe it's 60 by 60. Yeah, it is 60 by 60 centimetres. That is licensed, and yeah, when I get it done, it will go on the wall. It's going to take me probably a long time to do it. I'll probably do it a bit at a time. Looks like there is a lot of colour blocking, so there's going to be a lot of one colour. Now, because it's such a lovely canvas, and it's something that I do want to keep and keep on my wall and everything, I'm probably going to source some better quality drills for it. I don't know that I would particularly use budget company spare drills, because they may not fit properly. They may have little wonky bits on them, and as I said, my eyesight's not brilliant to be seeing wonky bits. So you'll tend to find that actually if you do buy a canvas on its own, or do set up your own heaven and earth design, that if you then go out and buy the drills, it works out actually more money wise than it would be if you just bought the kit. I think the kit on this one is around about the £40 mark, but that is still really good value for something this big that you're going to get the pleasure out of doing. And imagine when you've finished it, the pride you're going to feel doing something like this. So yeah, I do like this image. As I say, it's not really something I would normally go for, but it was a bargain, and you know what I'm like with bargains. But now I'm looking at it, the more I'm starting to really love it, because it's got things on that I like. I mean, we've got a bee up here, look. We've got our lovely fox with his huge tail coming all the way down here. We've got a beautiful heart shape with all, like, are these tulips? And it could possibly be like thistles. No, I think they're all tulips. So we used to have ornamental thistles in the garden. Hubby used to, when we used to go up to Scotland, we used to buy the proper ornamental thistles, and we had quite a good collection. But you know, sadly, with hubby being poorly, the garden's gone by the wayside a little bit, unfortunately. And then we've got all these little red toadstools, which are a real thing, as I've said before. I just thought they all these little toadstools that are red with the little white dots on appeared in fairy tales. No, they don't. They are a real thing, and actually it was up in our favourite place in Scotland where I first saw some. And yeah, I think hubby and our friend that comes with us thought I'd gone absolutely bonkers, which nothing new there then. When I went into raptures over these toadstools. Toadstools, look, red ones, they are real. Oh, is there any fairies? They're like, yeah, right. And I think they just walked off and left me, actually. And we've got a lovely hare here as well, with his lovely long ears. Keep the hair away from the fox. I'm thinking that probably there might be a moon up here or something, or you know, that they're looking at. There's a story to go with this, I'm sure. I might have to look up the artist and look up the canvas as well. Which artist are we? Have we got it on here? It's Eszter Anna Vort, is it? I can't quite read it, so I do apologise. I've not got my magnifying glass here. So yeah, it's beautiful, and I reckon there's a lovely story to this as well. We've even got a ladder going up to the tree. I'd love to be sat in that tree just watching all the wildlife in this field here. Are these butterflies? These are, they're butterflies. So we've got all butterflies, toadstools, a hare, a fox and a bee. Yeah, it's everything I love. And I do actually quite like tulips. I just don't think they last very long. And they tend to just flop over, don't they? So I'm no good with flowers and plants. I can grow weeds. I'm really good with weeds. Okay, so let's have a look at this a bit closer. I think, can I move it down slightly? Yeah, you can see we've got Diamond Art Studio UK Limited, does it say? Yeah, at the top. And then at the bottom, coming down here, we have got in the corner, that's your artist and everything there in Diamond Art Studio. Okay, and your license fee product. And then this is Diamond Art Studios Oops, this is Diamond Art Studios, a Facebook and Instagram. If you want to go and follow them, they do put their special offers and everything, notification on there, so it's always worth checking. And then we've got a key code, which is all symbols with DMC codes, and it is 40 different colours. Wow, so I've got 40 different lots of these DMC codes to collect. Now, the first one that I've spotted at the bottom actually says B5200 AB, so that's a white Aurora Borealis, which is your special coating on your normal drills. So let me just have a look and see whether I have got a white one. Did I get a white one? I have. So I have got some already in whites to get me started, so that's not bad. I've got one to start with. Let's have a look at the little key here. So I do know there's going to be an awful lot that I need that I'm not going to have. So it will, as I say, take me a while to actually complete, but it will take me a while probably to get all the drills as well. So I may buy some of them so that I can get started. Yeah, we've got in 310s, so I need 13,709 310s. Wow, you wouldn't think there'd be that many, would you? But I suppose we've got this corner here. Oh, it looks like the world. Sorry, not the world, the heart. Well, I suppose it's like a world, isn't it? We've got the heart has got 310s on it, and then each corner has 310s. So yeah, I suppose I can sort of see where they're all going to go. So that looks like that's quite, the highest number is 703, I believe. Yep. So that's a green 703, and that has 14,000 drills. Yeah, that would take me a long time to collect up. And I mean, the ones that are sort of like in hundreds and things and under 1,000, yeah, probably okay. We've got 3,200 of 701, 5,309 of 702. So that's all the greeny type colours. Let me have a look. 1,800 of 890 of 890. 1,656 of 905. And then 936 and 938 are over 2,000. So yeah, there's quite a few colours with an awful lot of drills that I'm going to need. And I definitely don't have all those. But as I say, this is going to be an ongoing project. This is probably going to take me maybe years. I hope not, but you know, we'll work on it. But yeah, thank you for sending that. As I say, I didn't know I was going to get that. I did print it out as well. But it's not bad having a digital one. You know what I'm like, I put everything in a safe place and then I can't find it. So it's quite possibly better that I've got it digitally as well. Okay, let's give it a quick measure. They do usually measure true to size, but let's just check it anyway. Give it a check. I'm just thinking, where am I going to put this? Because I don't even know whether this will fit in my A1 folder. I think it might be a bit big. I'll have to have a look. So yeah, we are 60 centimetres, which is about 23.5 inches by, okay, I'm not to the exact millimetre on these, but yeah, 60 centimetres, so it's about 23.5 inches, just slightly up. So it's a big one. I've got one that's 90 centimetres. Oh no, I've got the big canvases that I've got a 90 by 65, so it isn't the biggest one I've done, but it's certainly the biggest square. I've got some 50 by 50s and 40 by 40s, so this is my biggest square one that I've got. But I love it. I just absolutely love it. The more I'm looking at this picture, the more I'm seeing these little details, and it's just so pretty. And it's like, I suppose, a big round, like a bit like an earth going round in the background as well, with the heart in the middle. I'm sure there's sort of environment type story to go with this, but it's beautiful. I love it. Yeah, and I will look again at this person's artwork, because I think once you've got one, you then think, oh, well, I might just get another one. But no, I must get this one done first. This is going to be a labour of love, and yeah, I will enjoy doing it. I am pleased that although it says it's got all of those 310s, it doesn't feel like a completely black 310 picture, because I think you've got this lovely bright green and then these little pops of red. I think it is going to feel more like doing a colourful picture, a nice bright picture, than it is doing a dull picture, because I do find I like doing my bright pictures better, because they make me smile more. I love doing bright colours and seeing it all come together. And I'm not wholly... squares aren't my favourites, I think, because they take longer to do, because you've got to be more precise with them. Again, we're back to my eyesight. Boring, I know. So I do get on with rounds better. But yeah, I would sooner have this than not. So this is going to be one of my mammoth projects. So yeah, come and follow me, and then you'll be... You can keep nudging me and saying, oh Liz, what happened to that big painting that you got? How far have you got with it? Hopefully now with my new camera and my new light, I may be able to do a few whip and chats with it. Yeah, I am rearranging a little bit as well. If you could see the state of this room at the moment, it looks like an explosion in a diamond painting factory. And yeah, I did the little tour of my scruffy craft room not so long ago. It's worse than that now, because I've started rearranging. I think what I'm going to have to do is take everything out and then bring everything back in, and then decide what I'm going to do with all the stuff that won't fit back in. Okay. Oh, I just keep stroking this because it's lovely. I just think it's so pretty, that fox and that hair. And I didn't know that there was the bee on it. It's only as I've got it that I've noticed that this gorgeous little bee. So, yeah. Well, I think that's about all I can say about this one for now. I will go through some of the drills and things when I get them. As you know, I've got one to start off with. I'm sure I have got a few of the other colours as well. But I am going to need some major large amounts, mainly like the 310 and the greens. But yeah, I will get this started. I'll get it sectioned off, and I'll do some videos on that. But brilliant. So thank you ever so much, Diamond Art Studio, for letting us have these canvases, for letting us have your overstock, as it were, of your canvases. It's yeah, very good of you, because some companies maybe wouldn't. I'm just so pleased I got this. It's so pretty. I'm just going to be sat here looking at it all afternoon now. I'm going to do that, you know, where dogs stand and just stare at the moon. It's like moon gazing, and you just think they've gone off to another planet somewhere. Yeah, I think I'm just going to be doing that, looking at this picture. I expected to be thinking, oh no, what have I done? But no, I'm actually just thinking, this is beautiful. And the more I look at it, the more I'm falling in love with it. So I am just really, really pleased. As I said, join their Facebook and their Instagram, because they do post about various different things, and always check out the wonky range if you maybe think that something's not quite in your budget at the moment. There's always bargains to be had there, and I've had 2 of the wonky range now, and I've, you know, can't really tell that there's anything wrong with it. So yeah. Right, well, okay, if you've enjoyed looking at this with me, as always, a thumbs up is very much appreciated. And if you've got any comments or questions, leave them in the comments down below. Are you doing any heaven and earth design projects? Would you take on something like this with no drills, that you've got to make it all up yourself? Wow. Okay, if you do want to come back and see what I get up to next, and see how much of this painting that I do get done, and see what drills I get, then if you press that subscribe button down in this corner and the all notifications bell pops up, you'll be notified when any of my videos come up, so you won't miss anything. It's nothing sinister, it's just literally like follow or like on Facebook. It's nothing, you know, you don't get loads of spam emails or anything. It is just literally subscribing, just saying, oh, I like your channel, I'd like to see your next videos, which is great. And I do want to try and get to that 1,000 mark. I've tried to sort of ignore it, but as I'm getting that little bit closer to it, I'm thinking, oh, can I get it done? Can I get it done? So within 2 years, I'm still working my way towards it, but we will get there eventually. Okay, well, that's me done for now. So thank you ever so much for stopping by, and I do hope to see you all again soon. Bye for now.